Hello everyone, and welcome back to VTuber Skitty Plays Canon. In last episode, in Russia, we do not know how to pronounce this word. And she might not approve that I go demon hunting every night. Technically, I'm not doing anything forbidden. What did you get mad, Yuichi? The Kaioi demons are like, oh my gosh, Turley is out of there. We're like, Turley not going to attack the school tonight. Give it back. How are you gonna hold it? Take chopsticks. We swap. How are you gonna read it? Maya's eyes flicker between the gyudon in her hand and her chopsticks in mine. A faint noise. And I'll give that this. Maya lets go of a gyudon. Take the gyudon and run. Protect the gyudon with your life. Splat. Cold noodles in my face. You deserve it. Aim should your crick nicely. Saturday, January 16th. Good morning, sleepyhead. It's time to wake up. It's time to eat breakfast and get to school today. Plummy. The sound effect of the stairs lasted throughout the skipping. Okay. As students converge, rave-like on the school, I glimpse out of the corner of my eye a familiar duo. Nayuki, you dumb dog. What is it, master? Sorry, but do you think you can go on ahead? Wah. I guess so, but why? To see some people I know. I want to join them. I want to be seen with the embarrassing dog girl. Get out of my sight. Wah, I see. But I don't care. But she does care, really. She's heartbroken. She sounds understandably upset. Of course she is. You dumbass. I'd really like to introduce you. But Elbit, you know. Social outcasts. Just like Mikoto. And her mother's Skitty Plays. Just so she doesn't realize that you know. E stands for friendly and welcoming, instead of socially outcasted. Yuichi, your dish. Well, okay then, master. I'm gonna go on ahead. And I'm gonna go find Kaioi. And we're gonna go to the mall. At least she seems willing to comply. See you in the classroom, master. Sure, she's safely raved herself out of sight. They adjust my path to intercept my acquaintances. Oi, you two! Why didn't this happen last time? Because he did say that he wasn't going to see Maya at night. But you still interact with him during the day. Yuichi's a liar. Well, oh man. If it ain't Yuichi-san. Oh, Yuichi's on it, booby. I am a pirate. Apparently from Birmingham. What in the blazes? I'm just walking to school, just like you. Oh man, in that case, I think a good morning is called for, don't you, little pumpkin? Good morning, little pumpkin. The good mornings I always on. That. Unusual for me. Good thing I don't get my hopes up. I thought a step behind them. This must be what they mean about the early bird. I never expected to learn tea before school. I'm not sure I like you thinking of us as rhymes. But you're welcome to catch us whenever you like, little pumpkin. I'll do my best. Yes, indeed. I hardly want to now. Face your silly, smiley little face. Careful how you go, you AJ. It's a bit celebrity here. It sure feels good to have people looking after me so early in the morning. Forget about the dumb British dog girl Nayuki, she doesn't care about me. She doesn't look after me. She just stands around going, "Wah, but mummy." Whereas Mai probably wouldn't even notice if I fell over the dumb Russian girl. I only use words to that subject. You've shown me no sign of having registered my presence. There's something different about her sprites today. Her sprites seem different. Might just be me. Oh, you would. What would you do? I'd wait for you to get up. What about you, Sayori? Why, I do suppose I'd ask if you were okay, little pumpkin. And give you a good hand standing up. But you might be a bit heavy for me. Ha 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 ha! See, Mai, that's the difference. But Mai has plenty of good points as well, you know, little pumpkin. Oh, you don't even try to defend yourself. Watch Sayori. Mai and learn. She walks straight on ahead of us. Impressive. Whatever impassive means. Has she always been like this? As long as I have known her. Since I started at this very own school. That long, huh? Thought maybe she used to be a bit more of an extrovert. Kind of. Yeah, well, I'm Mai Irigu. I am not sure I'd be friends with someone like that, little pumpkin. I can't stand those curse little ego types like a certain Ayurayu. Well, maybe that was a rather extreme example. But if she's always been like that, you must have made a real effort to become a friend. That's right, little pumpkin. As soon as I saw her, I just knew I had to get to know her, you know? Why, I was thinking, you know, I just gotta speak to this random Russian girl at this school that stands out for being so quiet and being so Russian and not British. American. Or Irish or whatever else we have in this school. She's the only Russian girl there. Must have been quite a dramatic meeting then. Why, I guess it was, little pumpkin. And then again, I thought maybe she was just like me. Hell, you're so different. I am not sure quite how to describe it, little pumpkin. Sort of like being the same being in my life. Part of that these girls are so upset. I just did say that. But I guess that you barely know him. Maybe there's something to what she says. I feel the same way about you, tell you, AJ. Yeah, just like me. That I'm the same. There's nothing special about my knife. Don't mediocrity. Whatever that bird is. Really? Well, it's just an impressive little pumpkin. Don't worry about it. Ah ha 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 ha. I won't. You seem to be glad I'm trying to make friends with Mido. That's good for her. That goes without saying, little pumpkin. Her smile is so happy and genuine, and my cheeks twitch and cringe. But I wonder what it is about Myra she loves so much. Is it her Russian accent? Myra's hair fills my view, swinging from left to right and back. It disappears suddenly, leaving me bewildered. And that was just her turning in through the school gates in Birmingham. The other side of the school gates is crowded. There's something causing a major traffic jam up ahead. What's wrong? Unable to be seen to be joined the crowd instead? Oh man, what's happening? Don't ask me, we just got here together. Oh man, it's a wild dog, ain't it? Huh? Now that look, there is indeed something of that nature prowling around the school entrance. They do sometimes come down from the mailings this time of year. When food gets scarce. What happens then? Well, I'm waiting for the council to deal with it, little pumpkin. We just school kids. We can't do anything. Won't the teachers do anything? Oh man, oh my, you're right, that'd be a dumbass. It's too dangerous for the teachers to get involved. They just want the starters to be out in a line and doggies. Really? Isn't that something? Isn't that someone coming now? There is indeed a young man wearing a Chavero tracksuit emerging from a school. Oh wow. That's one of the Payai teachers. I knew they had to do some. I knew they had to have some use. That said, the said teacher is rolling a metal bat. Rather unexpectedly. Inexpertedly. He doesn't look happy. But just as we're suddenly back to watch, I notice Maya's absence. Watch the battle or look for Maya. We're gonna look for Maya. Is Maya's radio? Then Master does so Cherry. Where the heck is Maya? Oh Maya, she's gone off somewhere, hasn't she, little pumpkin? I now realize that I haven't heard Maya's voice for quite some time. But that really doesn't prove anything. She hardly talks in a Russian accent. I still leave Sayoi. Give a search for her. Friend. Find her away from the crowd, squatting among the bushes. Busy with something. Oi, Mai! She rises as a caller. What the fluff are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Bunny. What is this, Easter? She indicates it with both hands. It is indeed a little white punget carved out of the snow. She's managed the ears by using suitably shaped leaves. Did you just make that? She nods. But it's not to see someone staying calm. It's a shame you could take it into shooting class. Then we hear a distant growling. Growl. A ripple of disquiet spreads out through the crowd of onlookers. Sayoi, what the heck happened? Click your option to find out. I went back to where I left it. Oh man, the teachers have been bad, little pumpkin. I knew it, that dumbass. He's carrying this way. Got away his own alive, little pumpkin. This is the end of the game. You gotta be in and alive. The teacher. Now to attack you, idiot. What? I realized the bustling mob around us is pushing towards the gate. Oi! What should we do, you Razor? Do you need to ask? We want on, how many options are there? Oi, my! She's walking towards us through the thong. Through the thong? Watching a snow shovel. Idiot, what are you planning on making a snowman or something? You gonna make a snow bunch and throw the snow bunch at the doggy? Oi! Paying no attention to my yells, Mai is facing down the doggy, wielding her shovel. Spotting this neat plunger, the animal backs off a few meters and then begins to accelerate towards it. A hollow sound. The dog is spinning in midair, trailing saliva. It plunges upside down into the ground. This other snow settling. And Mai fluffs the shovel into the ground and tears back to us. Bento. Huh? I blink. Bento. What about it? CEO is responding before Mai can explain. We stare at the pair of them in amazement. Mai is holding the dog. Sayori has extracted their lunch from her bag and is feeding it. The dog appears to be enjoying itself. The crowds return. Oh, I swear down, that fruit here. What's the name in it? Kawazama, is some Russian name. That face she's making is beginning to scare me. Trying to distract for the wise is trying to diet. As if breaking the windows was enough. Now she's torturing injured animals. As for that yet. As for that, what? Would I give a damn if these guys order them or not? I turn towards them, crunching my fists. Oh, what's your problem, blood? They stalk off, muttering. Oh, Mai. She looks up from where she's cuddling the doggy. As expressionlessly as ever. I take it back. You do have your good points. I squat down beside her and give the animal a stroke. Ah ha 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 ha. Didn't I tell you so, little pelican? Sayori is laughing as usual. We don't have much lunch left, but please do join us again today if you like, little pumpkin. We part today's words. She and the silent Mai mount the stairs. As I change my shoes to try to grasp what I've just seen. Then Mai is apparently naturally kind, gentle, and even always feminine. Another outward rudeness is so effective as a turn-off that some are incapable of seeing any good points in her. At all. Shaking my head, and now properly shoed, I head off down the corridor. Oh no, it's the Chaffee. I was seeing him for a while. I was getting these other boys the Chav accent anyway. Oi, good morning, fam. Morning, Kitagawa. I see you wearing the same Adidas clothes as always. Chav. So are you in it? Wrong. They may look the same. Oh wait, no, this is the same. Same thing before. Suddenly at the classroom, I remember Sayori's lunch invitation. For Presumably she and Mai's lunch together. Here, by force of habit. Even when there's no school in the afternoon. Head to the usual place, duh. Slinging my bag onto my back, I head to the usual place. Oi! Oh, why, hello, you're AJ. They've spread a blanket into the crumpled stairwell on which I joined them. The lunchbox is spread upon. It already half empty. Not because Sayori began early. Nor even because Mai's been stuffing her flipping pig face like a pig. As she could before I arrived to share it. No, what's missing is the food they gave to that dumb dog this morning. I'm not talking about Naoki. At least what's left isn't dirty. My fault of that. And broke bits off before feeding it. Surprisingly sensible for her. Sorry, there's been so little. She apologized so sincerely as to make it sound like it was exactly her fault. Yeah, how can I have my hand to make up for it? Then she pushes the boxes in front of her over at Damali. Well, I can't just ignore such selflessness. You should have my bread then, Sayori. I'll be fine with just Dokuzu. So I say, and I hand her my lunch. While I do this, Mai silently takes her own portion and pushes it towards me. Oh, my man. Yeah, how bad I have Yoichi's bread. That's okay. Isn't it, Yoichi? The bread goes to Mai. In that case, I'll let you have this bento, Sayori. Bento goes to Sayori. Then the bread goes back to me. Y'all can have my bento, man. Pass. Have this bread then. Pass. Pass. Here you go, Maya. Pass. There you go, Sayori. Pass. Pass. Ma. Pass. Sayori. Pass. Pass. Pass, 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 pass. Pass, 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 pass. The spinning circle of food accelerates before my eyes, bread and bento blending into an edible steak. Stop it! No playing with your damn food! Factors in my peaching, I stop. With rattling foot, everything lands right in front of me. Go, you pig. I only stopped throwing it around. Oh man, I think my hands are too tired to eat with. She's shaking them up and down as they hang limp at the wrist. Oh dear, whatever shall we do? Try breaking it for little free? Oh man, that's a good idea, little pumpkin. This is a complicated solution. But I'm so Sayori had thought of it. She was just being stupid. Probably. And so we have our lunch at last. Made pleasant by poking fun at Mai. I'm sure she doesn't really mind it. As back home, I passed the living room, a lively conversation reaches my ears. Sounds as though Makoto is home. Dave made me sad. Please, Yuichi. Please don't be mean. Since you were supposed to be starting work at the nursery today, I feel obliged to look on how the stupid pig is. I'm back, you dumb pig. Doing the dishes, Dottie and Makoto. Can't skip it. Welcome home, Yuichi. You're early, you dumb pig. It's Saturday, so she's having you be in the morning. She wanted to have lunch with us, didn't you? Pretty sure we had this conversation before. But I can't skip it. Aren't the answers for her? Her was work. Ow! No problem. You must have had a great time. Surrounded by all your stupid little pig friends, being a stupid big kid. Yeah, we definitely had this conversation before. I did not. I helped properly, turned them off and patted their heads and everything. Of course, I'm sure you did your best. Again, my heart racing to keep the pace. I sure did. And you'll keep out your door next week too, I'm sure. No lie, there's nothing for me to worry about. I can safely leave this to Auntie. There's no need to further action my part. I'll leave the pair of them deep in conversation and head to my room. After a short time, the emptiness of my stomach drives me downstairs. As I go grab myself some fruit from the kitchen, I find Makoto in the hall, gazing out the window. Outside, flakes of snow. I'm beginning to flutter down. She appears transfixed by the scene, standing completely motionless. It's nice to know she's capable of silence, but the intensity of her stare hints at something. Yes, that something's wrong. Makoto? Oi, you dumb pig! She hears this at last and looks my way. Ow! Oh, you looked rather red. Ow! I do. Do you have a fever? You could take a bath and go straight to bed. You sure it's starting to get her fever already? This was much earlier than what happened in her route. No way, I'm not going to bed this early. It'll be a waste of time. It'll be a waste of a lot more if you catch a cold and die. Like you do anyway. I'm gonna go and read manga. I'm gonna go read Pokemon Lessons ZA, whatever. Has my invitation backfired? Makoto determined to demonstrate her perversity. It's right down the hall. I spend a while after dinner doing very little, just masturbating. at the usual time and make preparations to descend to the ground floor. Wah! In so doing, I bump into Nayuki as she comes out of the living room. Are you going out again, Master? Yeah. I crossed by the front door and put my shoes on. Master? Yeah, what is it? Take care, okay? I was planning to, you dumb dog. Good. She's evidently confused by my behavior, but she's still bids me farewell with a smile. I drop by the usual gas station and then I proceed to the darkened school. The frozen air is still and silent, as though nobody were present, or equally as though someone had always been present. Those damn Kyoto demons. And the air trembles suddenly in response to my arrival, carrying a sense of a human presence. We've got Makushushi today. Gas station, of course. A type of sushi consisting of filled cylinders and rice wrapped in nori. Fillings vary. You like it? It's okay. I thought so. I thought you liked sushi. There's a choice of cucumber or natto. Which do you want? Fermented soybeans will be renowned for its strong smell and unique taste. Natto. Want me to open it? Nut. She's unwilling to relinquish her sword as usual, so I open the packet for her. Here you go. Maya's taking it from me without a word, pops in her little mouth. Free lunch. The sound of Russian munching seaweed. The air is filled with the indescribable smell of natto. I suppose this probably isn't a way to bring her food without ruining it. Without ruining your worldly atmosphere. Leaning against the wall and starting my portion. My Minch. Don't you ever smile? Minch. Don't do it, you know. The unpleasant words of the onlookers this morning intrude on my thoughts. Their faces, Mike, is beginning to scare me. Try the distractive on the rise is trying to die. You need to lighten up a bit, you know. You're always looking so stupid like that. It's a waste of a good face. Minch. My, are you even listening to me? She appears to be wondering what to do with the thread of natto that's dangling from her little mouth. My! I cut up the thread with my hand and wrap it on my coat. Teddy for yes. Teddy for yes. Tanuki for no. If the answer is yes, you have to say honey bear. If it's a no, you have to say fluffy tanuki. Mice habitiddle. Mice habitiddle did boo 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 boo. Mice habitiddly blink reaction. He's getting on my nerves. I wanted to punch him in the face, but I grit my teeth and spell out the plan. I'm determined to get this girl to talk like one. Even if it kills me. I realize that this is largely meaningless, but it helps me feel less frustrated and less like beating over Blackadoo Makoto. It'll be worth it. Okay? So I'm clear whether it's okay or not. Mai's finishing off her flipping whatever that sushi is. Her expression reveals nothing more than a moment of a jaw as she cheers. But I better be going now. Our meal having finished, uneventfully I rise. As she glances at me, I can't help but notice that she still has natto hanging from her little lips. Yet at least wipe him off, you know. I press the ball of my thumb against her lips and wipe them for her. It's a bit sensational, isn't it? It's possible she doesn't feel particularly thankful since he immediately looks away. This girl really doesn't like to show her feelings. Yurichi, you cannot not try to act like a total imbecile because you are a total imbecile. And we know how perverted you are. So you're gonna touch her breasts? Yep, it's worth a try. She certainly won't be able to hide her feelings if I do that. Now we'll go with shriek and tense up, jump away, and possibly sue her. But I doubt I can expect quite such pronounced reaction from her. Surely she won't just stand there though. Well, fine, if she does, I'll just stroke away till she reacts. I'm doing this for her benefit, alright? I'm just trying to help her reveal her feelings more. I'm so resolved to turn to face her. Mai, put your hands behind your back. Just like this. I adopted cheerleader pose. Go on, do it. Though her face is puzzled, she follows my example. Yes, that's right. And her chest is thrust forward. It looks altogether out of proportion to her slender waist. Suddenly my plan seems altogether too appealing. It feels sordid. I hesitate. Then passing some weary thoughts out of my mind, I stretch out a hand towards her undetected breast. I get a reaction before it's gone halfway. I didn't do anything. Largely, I admit, because the cold steel materialized next to my throat. You were gonna touch me. Blade presses into my skin. No, I wasn't. The thought didn't even cross my mind. Honest. Please put that thing away. Do you see? It sounded like you were. I should have guessed you would have a heightened sense of danger. Not to mention the ability to see through ruses. I'll be going then. Her expression is unreadable as ever, but now it feels like it's concealing wrath. I'd beat a hasty retreat. Hem. Megadol, it's straight for bed. I snuggle under my quilt and close my eyes. Sunday, January the 17th. I might have to stop doing every day as a separate episode. Might have to fit 2 days in one episode again like I used to a long time ago. But for now I'm gonna keep just ending it here. So thanks everyone for watching. If you liked this episode, made it this far, please don't forget to leave a shishi in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to become one of my skittins. Don't forget to follow me on Blue Sky for updates and follow me on Twitch for live streams.
In a candy jar, twinkling bright like a neon guitar, chasing dreams with the moon as my guide. Every step, the universe open wide.